Transferring USDT or Tether from your OKX wallet to Binance is a process that requires precision and careful attention to ensure the safety and success of your transaction. Whether you're a seasoned trader or new to cryptocurrency transfers, understanding each step in depth will help you avoid common pitfalls, reduce transaction costs, and secure your funds effectively. In this guide, we'll go beyond the basics and provide an in-depth walkthrough of transferring USDT from OKX to Binance. We'll cover OKX Wallet overview, Web3 wallet versus exchange wallet, understanding USDT networks, ERC20, TRC20, BEP20, Omni and Solana step-by-step transfer process. Obtaining the correct deposit address, network matching, and executing the transfer, potential risks and how to avoid them, optimizing transaction fees and real-time tracking and troubleshooting failed transactions. OKX Wallet, understanding your setup. Before initiating a transfer, it's crucial to understand the nature of your OKX wallet. Are you using OKX's Exchange Wallet or Web3 wallet? OKX Exchange Wallet. If you're using the standard OKX Exchange Wallet, your private keys are managed by OKX, meaning you don't have full control over your assets. Funds are stored under your exchange account, similar to Binance's Spot wallet. For those using OKX Web3 Wallet, you have complete control over your private keys, secured by a 12-word seed phrase. This is critical because your seed phrase allows you to restore your wallet on platforms like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or Phantom. Important, never share your seed phrase with anyone. If lost, you can never recover your funds. If you need to import your OKX Web3 wallet into MetaMask, here's what you need to do. First, install the MetaMask extension or mobile app. Next, select Import Wallet. Then enter your 12-word seed phrase carefully. And there you go. You now have access to the same assets across different platforms. Choosing the right blockchain network for USDT. One of the most critical factors in transferring USDT is selecting the correct blockchain network. USDT operates on multiple networks, each with different transaction speeds, fees, and security parameters. ERC20, which is the Ethereum network. The pros? High security, and it's widely supported. But on the flip side, the cons include high gas fees, ranging from about $5 to $50 per transaction. It's recommended for large transfers and security-focused traders. Now let's talk about TRC20, the Tron network. The pros are fast transactions and extremely low fees, roughly $1. However, some exchanges do not support TRC20 deposits. It's recommended for fast transfers with minimal fees. BE20 or Binance Smart Chain. It comes with some notable advantages. For one, it offers low transaction fees, typically around 50 cents. Plus, it integrates seamlessly with the Binance ecosystem. However, it's important to be aware that it is less decentralized compared to Ethereum. This network is recommended for Binance traders who are looking to optimize their costs. Now, let's talk about some other networks like Omni and Solana. Omni, which is Bitcoin-based, is rarely used today due to its high fees. On the other hand, Solana, or SPL, is incredibly fast. However, it's not widely supported for USDT transfers. And here's a crucial point to remember. You must match the sender and receiver network to avoid irreversible loss of funds. It's really important, so always double-check before making any transactions. Getting your Binance USDT deposit address. To receive USDT in Binance, you need a deposit address that matches the network of your USDT on OKX. First, log into Binance. Then, navigate to Wallet and select Fiat and Spot. Click on Deposit and select USDT as the cryptocurrency. Make sure to choose the same network as your USDT in OKX, whether it's ERC20, TRC20, or BEP20. Finally, copy the generated USDT deposit address carefully. Warning: selecting the wrong network could result in funds being permanently lost. Double-check before proceeding. Transferring USDT from OKX to Binance. Now that you have your Binance deposit address, initiate the transfer from OKX. OKX Web3 Wallet Transfer. First, open your OKX wallet or MetaMask if you've imported it. Next, click on Send or Transfer. Then paste your Binance deposit address. Select USDT and confirm the transfer amount. Adjust the gas fees if needed. Remember, TRC20 has lower fees. Finally, confirm and send the transaction. OKX Exchange Wallet Transfer. Start by logging into OKX. Go to Assets and then Withdraw. Select USDT and choose the withdrawal network, whether it's ERC20, TRC20 or BEP20. Enter your Binance deposit address. Confirm the withdrawal and check the transaction fees. Submit the request and wait for confirmation. All right, let's talk about transaction times. For TRC20, transactions usually complete in 1 to 5 minutes. On the other hand, ERC20 transactions can take between 10 to 30 minutes, depending on network congestion. And finally, BEP20 transactions generally take just a few minutes. Now, tracking your transaction is pretty straightforward. Once you've initiated the transfer, you can monitor the progress in real time. And speaking of monitoring, let's dive into blockchain explorers. For ERC20, you can use etherscan.io. For TRC20, there's tronscan.org. And for BEP20, you can check out bscscan.com. Enter your wallet address or transaction ID to see the status. Troubleshooting and avoiding mistakes is crucial. Let's talk about some common issues. First, selecting the wrong network can result in funds being lost permanently. Second, using an incorrect deposit address means that Binance cannot recover funds sent to an invalid address. And third, network congestion can cause transactions to be delayed. Always check blockchain explorers to verify the status. Let's go over some common issues again. Selecting the wrong network can lead to funds being lost permanently. Using an incorrect deposit address means that Binance cannot recover funds sent to an invalid address. And network congestion can delay transactions. Make sure to check blockchain explorers to stay updated. How to avoid mistakes. Always double-check addresses and networks. Use copy-paste, never manually type addresses. Consider smaller test transactions before sending large amounts. Optimizing transaction fees. Tips to reduce fees. Use TRC20 instead of ERC20. Ethereum gas fees can be high. Avoid peak congestion times. Ethereum transactions are pricier during high activity. Check OKX's withdrawal fees before proceeding. Use TRC20 instead of ERC20. Ethereum gas fees can be high. Avoid peak congestion times. Ethereum transactions are pricier during high activity. Check OKX's withdrawal fees before proceeding. Final thoughts. Transferring USDT from OKX to Binance is a straightforward process when executed correctly. By following these detailed steps, ensuring network compatibility, verifying deposit addresses, and optimizing fees, you can securely complete transactions with confidence. Stay vigilant, double-check every detail, and never share your seed phrase or sensitive wallet information. The crypto space is full of opportunities, but security should always be the top priority.